In this video, Timmy's going to go over everything you should know about signing into a Chromebook and how it all works, because some aspects of it can be slightly confusing and it has all changed a bit recently. When you turn on your Chromebook, you come to a sign-in screen here, and on a Chromebook, you can choose to have multiple different user accounts, each connected to its own Google account, with its own files and settings and apps and everything like that. And this is great if you're sharing a Chromebook with someone else, or if you want to have a separate work profile to keep your personal stuff separate or something like that. And Timmy shows you how you can set up separate profiles, user accounts in another video. So if you want to do that, you can go and watch how to do that. But if you do have multiple different user accounts, you'll see multiple different profile pictures here. So you'll need to click on the one you want to sign into if you haven't done so already. But if you just have one user account that you always use, you'll only see one user account here, and there will be nothing else to click on. You'll just need to sign in. But now, once you're on the user account you want to sign into, or just on your only user account, you're ready to go ahead and sign in to your account. So you need to either type your password or your PIN, and this is where it can get a bit complicated. And it's also where it's changed a bit recently. Traditionally, when you set up your Chromebook, or when you add a new user account to an existing Chromebook, your password would automatically be your Google account password, because every user account on a Chromebook is connected to a Google account. So you would just type in your Google account password here and use that as your Chromebook password. So this would be the same password you would use to sign in to Gmail or YouTube or anything else like that. And if you have multiple different user accounts, you will have to remember which Google account you used for which user account, because it would be the Google account password for the Google account that you used on that specific user account. But you should be able to work that out pretty easily. If it's a work account or something, it'll be your work Google account and so on. Or if it's different people, it'll be your own Google accounts. But generally, traditionally, to sign into a Chromebook, you would type your Google account password and sign in like that. But now, you have the option to set any password you want, separately from your Google account. So, if you recently set up a new Chromebook, or created a new user account on an existing Chromebook, it might have given you the option to choose your own password instead of just using your Google account password. So, if you have set up this user account on your Chromebook quite recently, or if you've gone into the settings recently and changed your password to be a custom password, you might have chosen to set your own password instead of using your Google account password. And then the password you use to sign into your Chromebook will be completely different from your Google account password. But regardless of what your password is, you also have the option to add a 6-digit PIN to your Chromebook on top of that. And Timmy has another video on how you can set up a PIN, so watch that if you're interested in setting up a PIN. But if you do choose to set up a PIN, then instead of having to type your entire password to sign in, you can just type a 6-digit PIN like you might do on a phone or tablet and sign in with that 6-digit PIN. So if you have a 6-digit PIN set up, you'll see numbers like this on the sign-in screen here. So you can tap or click these numbers, or you can type the number keys on your Chromebook's keyboard and just type that 6-digit PIN to sign into your Chromebook. Or even if you have the PIN set up, your actual password will still be either your Google account password or your custom Chromebook password. So you still have that password. And if at any point you want to sign in using that password, you can click Switch to Password down here and then type in your password to sign in. Or you can click Switch to PIN and then type your PIN. So it is a bit complicated, but hopefully that all makes sense. Now you can go ahead and type in your Google account password or your custom Chromebook password or your 6-digit PIN if you prefer. And now you'll be signed into your Chromebook. So you'll probably see this welcome recap where you can reopen all the apps that you had open previously if you want to. But now you can just go ahead and use your Chromebook. And now, by default, if you stop using your Chromebook and it falls asleep, or if you actually shut the lid, when you come back to it and wake it back up, the Chromebook will be locked. So you're technically still signed into it, but you will have to type either your PIN or password for security reasons. But if you have multiple different user accounts, you won't see any of those here. All you can do is type the password for this account to get back in here, and then you'll be back in just like that. So it's not a big deal, and it's probably pretty good for security. But if you don't like having to retype your password every time, and your Chromebook is always at home, so you're not too worried about security, you can actually disable this so that you'll only have to enter your password when you actually turn it on and sign in for the first time, and then it will stay signed in the entire time until you turn it back off again. To do this, just open up the Settings app, and the easiest way to do that would be to click on the time in the bottom right-hand corner here, and then click on this Settings icon in this menu that appears down here, and now we'll be in the Settings app. And then click on Privacy and Security in this left-hand menu of the Settings app here. And then click Lock Screen and Sign In here. And now you'll need to verify your identity to get into this menu. You basically just need to type your password again. So it'll be either your Google account password or your custom Chromebook password as we discussed before. And if you have a PIN set up, you can even click Switch to PIN here and then type your PIN instead. So Timmy will do that because that's easier than typing the password. And then just press Enter. And now you'll be into this menu so you can control things in here. And now all you need to do is turn off this switch up here where it says lock when sleeping or lid is closed. So if we turn this setting off here, that's all we have to do. We can now close the Settings app. And now, when your Chromebook falls asleep or when you shut the lid, when you wake it back up, you'll be back in straight away. So you won't have to type anything or do anything like that. You just open it up and you'll be in. And that's all there is to that. And when you're in your Chromebook, you can also click on the time in the bottom right-hand corner once again. And then in this menu that appears here, click on this button in the bottom left-hand corner here. And you've probably seen this menu before. It gives you the basic options like shut down to actually turn your Chromebook off, or restart to automatically turn it off and on again. But the options you might not be as familiar with are sign out and lock. If you click sign out, that will completely sign you out. So it's basically like you've turned it off and on again, but it won't actually restart the Chromebook. It'll just take you back to the sign in screen. So if we click this here, as you can see, the screen will go black for a second, and then the sign in screen will pop back up like this. And then you would have to type your password or your PIN or something to sign back in. And if you have other user accounts, this is also where you'd be able to choose another user account and sign back in there. Or you could even start browsing as a guest or add another user account or something. But Timmy will sign back in here to sign back into this user account and reopen everything here. And the other option in that menu, if we pull that menu back up, is lock. And lock is basically as though the Chromebook went to sleep, but you had that setting still turned on. You didn't do what Timmy showed before. So if we click lock, that will just immediately lock the Chromebook. So it's actually still signed in. As you can see down here, there's a sign out button here. So we're still signed in. You can't browse as a guest, you can't add another person, you can't sign into a different user account or anything like that. But you will need to retype your PIN or password to get back into the Chromebook. So this can just be quite handy if you just want to lock your Chromebook for a minute, if you're going to walk away from it or something, and you don't want anyone else messing with it while you're gone. But that's pretty much it. But if you have an Android phone, you can connect your Android phone to your Chromebook with a feature called Phone Hub, and then you can sign into your Chromebook using your phone without having to type anything. So if you have an Android phone and you want to give that a try, Timmy shows you how to set that up and use Phone Hub in this other video here. But either way, hopefully you found this video helpful, and Timmy will see you in another one soon.